everyone. Fall is a really great time to use some really rich, intense colors. My favorite color to use for makeup is purple. I have a slight obsession with purple. I have like 20 different purple eyeshadows, but the great thing about purple is that it really works with all skin tones, because purple is made from a cool tone and a warm tone, because you mix blue and red to get purple. So there definitely are purples that are warmer and purples that are cooler. So I would suggest that if you're not sure which one to use, follow your skin tone as a guide. If you have warm skin tone, use a warmer purple. If you have a cool skin tone, use a cooler purple. But it's really fun, it's really easy. This look that I did was really made with very minimal shadows. You don't have to have like 20 different colors to layer or anything. I'm going to tell you to start, get a base color that you like. I used rice paper. It's probably my favorite base color. It works really well with my skin as an all over color. It may be too light if you have darker skin or pale skin, but whatever your more skin tone type base coat that you like a lot for eyeshadow. So you're going to want that. You're going to want a purple and a purple eyeliner. I really like these wet eyeliner, or that you mix water with them from Mayron. That's what I'm going to use, but you could use any purple eyeliner. And if you don't have a purple eyeliner, you can even like get your brush wet and use it in your eyeshadow, and it will intensify that color. And because purple is such a bold color, it really will intensify for you quite a bit. So get those out. Oh, and you also want a black eyeliner, and then anything else, your normal blush and stuff like that. So stay with me and I'll show you how to make this look. To start, you can prep your eyelid with a primer. Here I'm using a primer potion by Urban Decay. Then just use an all over color pretty close to your skin tone. I'm using Rice Paper by MAC. It's a shimmery soft yellow color, but I'm going to kind of use an all over brush and just do a wash over the whole eye, but I'm really going to focus more on the inner corner, because that's more what I want, that concentration of color, and make sure to get down by your lash line. Next, get out your purple color. Here I'm using one by Vincent Longo, and I'm not even going to pretend that I know how to pronounce that, but there you go. It's just a really pretty deep purple. It's a little bit more cool than warm. I'm using a MAC 239 brush, which is a fairly densely natural bristled brush, and I'm going to focus here on the outer corner. And I'll start by patting the shadow on. Patting concentrates a little bit more of the color, so you can get a little bit stronger color right there. And I'm going to go right there on my brow bone and then down in that V a little bit. Now I'm taking that same brush and that same shadow. I'm just kind of intensifying that V a little bit. Make sure that you really darken in where the crease is, and make sure that it's blended out real well, so that way you don't have any lines, and then kind of smudge it along your lash line. Here I'm using the Mayron Aqua color. It's actually called Paradise, and I'm actually using an eye color sealer by Pixie instead of water, but you can just use the water with the Mayron stuff and that will be fine. Get your brush a little bit wet with your water or liner sealer, and it kind of works kind of like a cream based liner, but what you're gonna do is draw out your line first. So start kind of towards the beginning of your lashes and draw the line out. Don't worry if there's a little bit of space in between your lashes and the top of it. You can kind of fill that in. By making your line first, it kind of helps you to get a smoother line, and then you can just fill that in. Now I'm going to intensify that purple a little bit. I think this is Leisure Time by MAC. The label got ripped off because I had it taped down inside a box. But anyway, it's a little bit more of an intense, brighter purple. So I'm going to focus it here, there in the crease, and along the V of your eye. And the V's where your brow bone kind of comes down and meets the corner of your eye. I'm using, I think it's called a definer brush, but it's by Smashbox. It's got a really nice dome to it, so it's good to work color there into the crease, and you also want to make sure that you do smudge it along your lash line there, kind of blend out so you don't have too much of a line from your eyeliner. Now this next step is important. I'm going to take a very small detail brush and a black eyeliner. Now you could use a pencil liner if you want, but anytime you use a very warm color like red, in this case this purple was a very red purple, near your lash line, it will make your eyes look a little red. And I think that using a little bit of this black also helps to make your eyelashes look thicker. So I'm just focusing on the outer part of my lashes there, and just right against the lash line, and then I'm also going to rim the wet line, which is that area between your lashes and your eye. It does tickle a little bit, but you get really used to it if you do it a lot, and you can just kind of smudge it out with your finger if you so choose. Now here I'm using a pencil brush and that same purple shadow, but I'm just going to kind of use that pencil brush. Any small brush would work, and I'm going to smudge that color right under my bottom lashes a little bit. Now I'm going back to that all over shadow, which again was rice paper, and I'm going to use a really fluffy brush. So that would be one that has nice long bristles that will give you a very sheer application of color. And I'm just taking a little bit of that shadow, focusing there on the inner corner, and kind of blending it up just to make sure that everything's nice and blended. It's pretty fast, easy step. Okay, I don't really think you need me to tell you what I'm doing here, but I'm curling my lashes and adding mascara. Now, because I have a more intense color on my eyes, I'm just going to pick a very neutral cheek tone. This here is Sincere by MAC, but it's just a color that gives you a nice good face color, but it's not adding too terribly much. And if you're curious, I'm using my 109 brush by MAC, but any powder blush brush that's your favorite will do just fine. And then I'm going to be using, again, just a nude colored lipstick, and honestly, I don't even remember the name of this color right off the top of my head. But it's just a very nude color that I'm going to let my eyes be the focus of this makeup look.